I was really nervous that I was going to introduce James Patterson, which would have been very appropriate for the library. But Dan is just as great of a supporter of libraries as James Patterson. So thank you.
Well, you know, if I was James Patterson, that'd be all right. It wouldn't matter. I wouldn't be mad about it. Hi, guys. Good afternoon. We're finally here. Today's the day. Woo! All right. Congratulations to the staff and the friends of the library for making this moment a reality. Kristen and Virginia, I saw her a second ago, but the members of the library board, and of course, all of the volunteers and supporters that have poured so much of their time and sweat equity to make this day finally come about. My family lives a stone's throw from here, and when the weather's cooperative, we enjoy taking long walks through the neighborhood, and this location sits right along our normal path. From the first shovelful of earth until this moment, we have watched the progress of the construction with a sense of excitement that is likely shared by many of you here in attendance. The excitement of knowing that we would soon have a wonderful new library in the community, a library to welcome all of our residents to learn, to congregate, and to discover and explore. And there's so very much here for all of us to explore. From the children's area, which will host kids events, to book clubs, to the outdoor area and story trail, to events focused on teens, to the Maker Studio, which is pretty cool, to the community area. There is so much more beyond even that here. There are infinite worlds beyond these doors just waiting to be explored. When I was young, I found my love of books. It started with my mother reading to me. I remember the hairs on the back of my neck standing up while listening to the trials and tribulations of Mrs. Frisbee and the rats and the nymph. I also vividly recall my eyes filling with tears while I strained to hear the last fading echoes of the baying cries of Big Dan and Little Ann out where the red fern grows. From there, I was captivated by reading, and it was rare when you would find me without a book in my hand. To me, it was not just printed words on the page, but rather it was a gateway to other worlds, times, and places. I was there before the Forum in Rome, listening to Mark Antony eulogize Caesar. It was me who stepped into a wardrobe, only to find myself in a world blanketed with snow, being offered Turkish delight by a witch. And it was I having conversations with Little Bear after finding my cupboard had mysteriously brought him to life somehow. As I matured, my reading world expanded. I would learn of the noble sacrifice of Sidney Carton at the steps of the guillotine. I would understand the bottomless consuming vengeance of Edmond Dantes as he became the Count of Monte Cristo. And I would weep for Charlie as he would weep for himself and for a small mouse named Algernon. And I would hold my breath in suspense as I listened to Mr. Bilbo Baggins from the Shire tell riddles in the dark. All these worlds and countless more will now be waiting here for all of you, all of us, and all the children in our community to come and explore. And whether you arrive here on the Jolly Roger with Captain Hook, or you walk hand in paw through the 100-acre wood with Pooh Bear, I hope that when you get here, you'll stop and say thank you. Thank you to the wonderful folks of the Hussey-Mayfield Whitestown branch, without whom none of this would be possible. So once more, thank you. Thank you to all involved. Thank you from a grateful community for bringing all these worlds to our doorstep. And of course, welcome to Whitestown.